I just want to say a few things about Kristi, one of my parents that's leaving fairly soon. So we're all dressed in prison outfits for a reason. Let's see. So Kristi is my immediate next door neighbor.
Oh, wow.
So it's kind of like living in a prison every single day. She puts up with the loudness of my family and myself on a, not just at school basis, but on an everyday basis. I've lived there for over 9 years. She's been the perfect neighbor anybody could absolutely want to have. So caring, so generous. She finally did become a parent with me when I was at Shorewood. She was there for a couple years with me and then moved on to North Hill, and you guys had a little stint with her. Then I came to North Hill and we brought her back. So it's been very, very great having you as one of our staff members and my parent in my classroom, and I see you every day as a neighbor. It's been awesome. But a few other things about Kristi. She works at Purdy's. She volunteers her time at Purdy's Women's Prison, so that's why the garb is like this. One day a week, teaching the women prisoners yoga, and so that's been pretty cool. She's brought that back to our classroom as well. So we've been doing the downward dog and the dead doll or whatever. some new ones from the prison. But one that she really brings in was for one of our students who has problems with maybe her temper. So she's had a calming yoga-ish thing would be to breathe in the flower and blow out the candle. So we do a lot of breathing in the flower and blowing out the candle. So that's it's been really therapeutic. We thank you for that as well. Kristi made a connection right away on day one with one of my students, Reed. He immediately saw her and ran right to her, and they have been inseparable ever since. It's been so great. The parents have wrote letters. The grandparents have come in crying, saying how much gains the student has made this year. And I owe it a lot to Kristi. She's really worked very hard, and it's been a passion of love, I think, for her as well. So we all gained a lot out of it. And one last thing I'd just like to say, too. I want to talk about my cat, which comes and visits all the time, too, and some of you have maybe heard stories, but I won't do that. Just how compassionate she is. She's so generous with her time, her money, her resources, just everything. She would give anything for any one of you in need. So it's been wonderful having you as my neighbor and also as a staff member here. Downward dogs and a sun salutation.
From Jerry. Favorite my ass. Not only was I not his favorite, oh no, he had 7 favorites. One of those charmers, you know. The next day when he came to school, I got him his toast as usual. You know, some guys just know how to work it. He had it coming. He had it coming. He took a grandma in her grind. And then he used her. And he abused her. It was painful, but not a crime. Dog, fish, lotus, warrior, horse.
Namaste.
Dog, fish, lotus, warrior, horse.
Namaste.
Now I'm standing in the classroom, setting up for the day, minding my own business, and in storms Abby. I'm sorry, I'm just grumpy today, she says. I don't want to be a first grader. Then she started kicking a chair, and she kicked that chair 10 times.
They had it coming. They had it coming. They only had themselves to blame. If you had been there, if you had seen it, I bet you would have done the same. Dog, fish, lotus, warrior, horse.
Namaste.
Dog, fish, lotus, warrior, horse.
Namaste.
So our friend Vanessa and I had this jail yoga workout, and our co-worker Celine traveled all around Purdy with us. With the last section in our workouts, we did 20 different poses in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, tree, downward dog, cobra, warrior, 1, right after another. Well, this one night before our workouts, we were down in room 142 at North Hill, just the 4 of us stretching and having a few laughs. We ran out of gummy bears. So I went out to get some. I come back, open the door. There's Vanessa and Celine, blowing out the candle and relaxing. Well, I was in such a state of shock, I completely blacked out. I can't remember a thing. It wasn't until later, when I was washing those boogers off my hands, that I even knew they were just doing the do-nothing doll.
They had it coming. They had it coming. They had it coming all along. I didn't do it, but if I done it, how could you tell me that I was wrong? Dog, fish, lotus, warrior, horse.
Namaste.
Dog, fish, lotus, warrior, horse.
Namaste.
I loved Bradshaw more than I could ever know. He was a real hard listening guy, sensitive, a real goofball. But he was always wearing that stupid gorilla suit. He'd go out every night playing soccer, and on the way he found Audie, Kathleen, Jake, and Halen. I could say I retired because of financial reasons, but it was really to take care of that damn cat Lula.
They had it coming. They had it coming. They had it coming all along. 'Cause if they used her and they abused her, how could you tell her that she was wrong? Dog, fish, lotus, warrior, horse.
Namaste.
Dog, fish, lotus, warrior, horse.
Namaste. You flop that body one more time.